All right, I'm Tara. Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
Tara. I'm Patrick Dennis.
Oh, oh my God, I've heard your name so many times. You have done such amazing work in our
Wow,
community.
thank you.
Every time I hear your name, I hear nothing but great things.
Wow, thank you so much.
Oh my God, and to
Thank you
meet
so
you,
much. Thank you so
to
much.
meet you today. Look, thank you for being a part of Social Goats interviews. You kind of got me a
Absolutely.
little geeked up because
Oh my
I've never
goodness.
met you before, but I've
Wow.
always heard amazing things. Every time somebody speaks your name, it's
Wow.
always something
Well,
positive.
thank you so much. That means the world.
Oh
That means the
man.
world.
Okay. I didn't know you were an Omega. So
Absolutely.
what does being an Omega mean to you personally?
Being an Omega man to me personally, it means uh, living my creed,
Yeah.
living. It's more than just wearing the letters,
Right.
but it's about living out what the letters mean.
Yes.
Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, founded in 1911
Hmm.
on the campus of Howard University. Our cardinal principles are manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and
Hmm.
uplift. And our motto is friendship is essential to the soul.
Yes.
Friendship is one thing that I try to live in, I try to exude, I try to share. I never, they'll say, he's a friendly guy, but I never meet a stranger. I try to live my life that whereas I can be a friend
Yes.
to others, where I can be a friend to the community, a friend to my neighbors, a helping hand,
Yes.
someone to help where I can. And if I don't know the answer, give me a moment, and I'll do everything I can to try to find it. It's about trying to leave people
Yeah.
better than I found them, and
Oh man.
so that's what being an Omega means to me. It's about living out the true meaning
Right.
of what Omega Sci-Fi is all about.
Oh man. Okay. What values does the fraternity stand on that you feel are most needed today?
Wow. Well, as I said a moment ago, our four cardinal principles are manhood, scholarship,
Hmm.
perseverance, and uplift. But I think the one that is most needed today is manhood.
Yes.
Especially as we're in the panel now and we're dealing with our young men
Right.
and our boys. Um, they have a, a false sense of what manhood is
Mhm.
all about. Um, manhood is not disguised as just a uh, a sense of masculinity where you're
Mhm.
over the top and I got to be a man. You got
Right.
to drink or you got to do this smoke. I'm gonna be in a gang to be a man. I got to
Mhm.
carry a gun. I got to flash it on social media.
Right.
I'm sagging my pants. I'm fitting in with that negative gang culture to be a man. That's not what manhood is all about. Manhood is about your character.
Yes.
Manhood is about being a positive force, even when and doing the right thing, even when no one is looking.
Yes.
In the light as well as in the dark.
Right.
Manhood is about leading with purpose and walking in humility and in reaching others, and making a difference in somebody else's life. Um, I grew up in on the Cooper Road in the
Right.
'70s, and to a single mother, and my grandparents and my aunt, they raised me,
Right.
but everybody on the block pretty much
Mhm.
raised me on the street, Russell
Yes.
Road, and so I had along the way I had strong men,
Mhm.
Mr. Curtis Hooks, Mr. Paul Cooks
Yeah.
at at Northside Elementary School,
Yes.
men who looked like me, men who, if I was out of line, who quickly brought me back into line.
Yes.
But they did it from a place of love and a
Mhm.
place of caring because they knew my mother, they knew my grandparents,
Right.
and they knew that if you're not going to do it at home, we're not going to allow you to do it here.
That's right.
There was a sense of accountability.
Mhm.
There's a sense of responsibility that I was taught. be where you're supposed to be,
Mhm.
doing what you're supposed to do, and get there on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're there before time, then you can be on time.
Right.
Be prepared for the task at hand. All of those things add to manhood, and those are the things that we have to continue to pass on to our young men today.
Okay, and I got a bonus question
All
for
right,
you. Um, why should these young men consider being a part of any fraternity organization, especially
right.
Omega?
Well, it's a sense of community. It's a
Yes.
sense of connection and relationship building. Um, as I grew up, I saw one of the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma, a couple of brothers, Tedra Smith
Hmm.
and Ken Williams.
Right.
I watched them as a young man. I was in middle school,
Hmm.
and because they would visit one of the homes on my block over in Queensboro when I moved, and I would always see them together, and they were always stepping and always passing on positive things to
Yes.
me. And so that was my first interaction with fraternities, but it was exciting. It was fresh. It was wow. This is something
Yes.
that I love. And then as I continued to go through high school and grow, I found where I wanted to be and
Right.
what fit with my personality and with what was in my heart, which was Omega Psi Phi. And but I think the thing that would be best for our young men in order to be a part of a fraternity would be the connections.
Hmm.
Um, I've had lifelong friendships that I've built by being a part of the fraternity. I've had uh, those opportunities to be able to mentor
Right.
others through the community. I mean, through the community of my fraternity. I've gotten invitations to go to different places because of my fraternal
Right.
connections,
Yes.
and so it's networking.
Hmm.
It's building who you are as a person. It's teaching on every level. And so I think it would serve our young men well to want to be a part and to just find what fits them and
Yeah.
where
Found their
where
home.
find their home, absolutely, so that they can continue to do what we're doing, which is I think the theme for today has been bridging the gap,
Yes.
and so that they can reach back to those other young men and raise them up to be a bridge builder, to connect with them,
Right.
and to kind of cut out some of the gaps that we see and that we have.
Yeah, and
uh,
I love the fact that all of the organizations showed up today.
Absolutely.
Y'all are this is the biggest form of community that in networking that I have
Sure.
seen, and it is amazing to
Yeah.
have interviewed all of y'all and to hear what all of y'all have to say, and it all boils down to the same thing, coming from love,
Sure.
perseverance, the true genuineness in y'all's heart about mentoring to these young men, no matter
Absolutely.
what organization you're a part of, to be giving back to that community. As a mom,
Yeah.
thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you guys for having us. And I still think it it it, it takes a village, to raise
Yes.
one. It still takes us all. Sigmas do their thing. The alphas do their thing.
Hmm.
The iotas do their thing. The kappas do their thing. And the omegas, we do what we do. But collectively, we all come together, and as long as we're all having these conversations,
Yes.
how to make our communities better, how to uplift our community, how to uplift our young men, how to get our young men away from the back of the bus and to the forefront of the conversations,
Right.
how to get them uh, to the table, and if there's not a table, how to teach them how to build a table
Yes.
that they can have a platform to be able to make a
Yes.
difference then I think we're all doing our job.
Yeah, because that service and commitment shows true dedication to the
Absolutely.
community, and I appreciate, as like I said, a mom of two young men,
Absolutely.
15 and 12.
Yes.
It's an amazing thing to watch and open up another
Yes.
form of love.
Yes.
Creating that brotherhood, finding that mentor,
Yes.
no matter which organization it
Yes.
is. And again, I say thank you,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
this is what our babies need.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you for being a part of Social Ghost Interviews. I could go all day with you.
I appreciate you.
It was
Thank you so
good
much.
meeting
Very
you
good to
for the
meet you
first
as well.
time.
Thank you.
It
Thank
is
you.
great to meet the energy that comes with the name.
Yes.
And thank you for what you're doing around Shreveport, because I've heard your name all over Shreveport.
Thank you so much.